Hi everybody, it's Leslie Ray. Welcome to Leslie Ray's Crafts.
And I'm picking up paint that I dropped that was in the car.
As you can hear, I have an echo in the background.
Let's go.
Sam the Mantha is in the house. She will be entertaining us, I'm sure.
Let's get done on that.
And my boys are off mowing some grass for Wacky Will's lawn service, and
so he could cost money for everyone.
And so I get the fun Sam the Mantha with me to help us craft,
and I have my own sewing machine,
which will be very exciting tonight.
Because I'm a sew too.
She is not aware of what our plans are for tonight, so let me catch you up to speed. The end of this next week is Earth Day.
I'm growing.
Thank you. The end of this next week is Earth Day, and we will be having an upcycled Earth Day kind of blog hop. So during this blog hop, everybody's going to have some Earth Day inspired crafts. And mine are, of course, going to be upcycled. And I've been collecting, I collect trash to craft with, basically. I've been collecting all kinds of cans, lots and lots of cans, and packing material, and all kind of that fun stuff. And so tonight we're going to make something with these. I have a bunch of different kinds of cans in my stash. During that blog hop, I'm going to take a picture of the herb garden that my boys made for me. That's using the smaller chicken cans that are about, maybe 2 inches and about this big around, and they're all screwed to a 2x4. And then that's going to be screwed to the side of my house for my little herb garden, to have little bunches of herbs that I can just go out and pick. The reason I'm going to screw it to the side of the house is because it'll be easy to harvest, when I get where I can't bend over, which right now I can still bend over. But later, if I get where I can't bend over, they can be up at my waist level or higher. But also, that's the full sun on my side of the house, is just this little patch down the side of my house. And at one time, we had a garden over there, but our neighbor got kind of crotchety, and so we don't have a garden over there anymore. But one day we will just prevail and have gardens everywhere, I hope. But who knows between now and then. But anyway, so coming up at the end of the week, this fabulous upcycled Earth Day crafty thing. And so to get in the mood, I want to create some upcycled crafts tonight. Yeah, I know, Bev. My neighbor is just rude. We just ignore him as best we can. So, this can, I don't know how many of you are aware. Hey, snoozing. I don't know how many of you are aware of these kinds of can openers that cut the can on the side instead of inside and make a lip like this. But if you're not aware of them, this is the best invention ever. I love this. As you can see, it cuts this way. Can you see it? I don't know if I get it to focus for us. Anyway, if it'll focus, you can see that the blade goes sideways. What that avoids is when I am washing out a can and putting my hand down in to dry it, I don't cut myself like I did earlier when I was drying this can. So, you have an old Tupperware. This one's a Farberware. We got this at Walmart. And I'm hoping that there's enough lid, and there is, yay, that there's enough lid to get this ring off of this one. If not, this one is just going in the trash, because I'm not crafting with something that hurts my hand. That's just not going to happen. So this is one of those soup cans that pulls off the pull top pulls off. But haha, love this.
It's a bracelet for me. Yay.
No, this is trash. This really is trash, and it will hurt you if you don't put it where it goes. But isn't that cool? Love that cut that off for me. Yes. Just another reason to have one of those. I know, so now we can do this perfectly. But what I've done is I've collected all sorts of cans. And I want to, yeah, it was a ring pull can, but now it's not. I want to make a craft with these. I have some cans that I got at the Dollar Tree over the years. Like, here's one of them that I put my tools and stuff in. And if you look at it really close, you can see it's kind of bent up and dinged up. And it's obviously over full. So I want to make some smaller cans to put some different tools in so I can have more organization and not just have all my stuff crammed into one spot. Dawn made something similar one time with toilet paper rolls, which was very cha-cha. I really liked that. But I have more stuff than that. So I want to do this with tin cans. And I have a big one like for scissors. I think scissors will fit in here nicely. And one for some brushes and, you know, just different stuff. So, yes. Mommy's gonna have barbecue ham fajitas. Yum.
Yum, yum,
So what I want to start with doing is some of them I'm going to use some of my favorite paper pack. I have this paper pack here. Let's see what it's called, like Cozies or something. Oh, I don't even have the lid on it anymore. It's the one that has these papers in it. It's like Pocket Full of Posies or something like that. If mom was here, she could tell you exactly what it's called. But some of them I'm going to use this as a stripe or the whole can. But some of them I want to do some more upcycling. I'm going to upcycle some packing material that I have. We get tons and tons and tons of packing stuff at my office. People, if you ever go to a travel agent, they send us those brochures for free, okay? And we have lots and lots and lots of them. Is it Die Cuts with a View? I couldn't remember, Susan. We have tons of brochures, and they all come packed in a box or packed in packing material of some sort or another. And
I packed them plastic.
And my boss sometimes laughs at me because some of these things I can't seem to just let go, you know? I just can't.
She can't let go of them.
I can't let go of them. Oh, Lord.
Hey, don't laugh at me when
I'm never laughing at you. Never.
Will we still have a pizza?
Oh, look, there's Daddy. You want to go see what he's doing?
Daddy! Whoa, whoa! Pussycat! Hey, pussycat!
Shh.
I want a pussycat.
Why don't you see what Daddy's doing?
Daddy,
So, I bet Daddy wants your help cooking supper. I bet he does.
I want to still scratch.
Okay, well then you have to be quiet. You can't yell. Remember I told you some people wear headphones?
I know that.
Okay, well quit yelling. So, anyway, we,
What?
Bev says she would just love to give you a hug. Yes, they can hear you being so silly beside me. I know. They hear you.
Hmm.
You have to be patient with a Sam I Am.
Because I'm so crazy.
Yes, she is crazy.
Because I'm so crazy. Help.
So anyway,
Help me.
we Sam and I craft a lot together, so I don't mind her being here. I noticed
Because
one
I'm
of
his
you.
daughter.
Yes, they do cost a lot of money, Susan. And we give a lot of them away to customers, tons and tons every year away to customers. But we still come to the end of the year and have buku left over. And last year we did a lot of crafts for our window with recycling them. So that's why I did the Christmas trees. Some of you may have seen my Christmas trees that I made with the brochures and stuff, and that's what we did with them. And then we try to give some to the schools and stuff. Like when they sent us a case, like 50 maps and 50 brochures for Alaska. Well, you know, we do quite a bit of Alaska, but we did not need a case of maps and all that kind of stuff. So we try to give those to the school if we can. Yeah, gorgeous photos. And the papers, oh my gosh, some of the papers are so yummy. Why don't you crumple that up for me so I don't have to crumple it? And I'm putting this on with Mod Podge, if y'all were wondering. Probably my favorite.
I'm a country. Yes.
Probably my favorite adhesive. You want to upcycle a pencil, Fab? Is there a joke there, Fab? Okay, so if you were at Amanda's show last night, you know that we were challenged with calling a certain person and messing with him about being, you know, going on tours. So, so, you know, always up for a game. We started today. My boss called for me and asked about it. And you'll be pleased to know that Jeff was very, very good. He didn't lose it. You know, when she asked him, you know, could she get a drink for the Banshee? He said sure, but you know that they don't always like to drink. And when she asked could she see banshees instead of ghosts, he said sometimes. And when she asked about you know, what was the best way to capture a photo of a ghost or banshee, he said, you know, some people use black and white, some people use color. It just kind of depends on what you like. And she asked if there would be a ride on the pub crawl, and he said, well, no. And she said, well, what if my banshee and I drink too much? And he told her, well, that's where the crawling comes in. He was very good. So Amanda won't be back until later, so we still have a whole nother day to do this, guys.
You hear the train?
So, you know, I'm gonna have Bill call tomorrow. I think it'll be fun, and prank him. So, yeah, I know he would know your voice, Fab. And see, that's my problem, is he would know my voice too, but I don't think he would know Bill's. So I'm gonna have Bill call and prank him tomorrow.
Do you hear the train? I'm very serious of this thing. I'm curling up some paper.
So if you're bored tomorrow, want to have some fun, call a Cobblestone Tours. You'll be speaking to Jeff Marks.
Yeah.
Hi, Deb. I was telling him my boss pranked Amanda's husband today while he's home alone. with the Booga and the reservation line.
Yep, it's pretty hard to do. And pretty hard.
And the train went by, yes.
You still hear it. And it's really annoying.
So.
Could I pick you?
Go check on Daddy.
He's putting the things in the...
Sounds like he's cooking something that's going to take several hours. I live about a block from the train. Most of my life, I've lived within earshot of a train.
Me too.
Only for about 2 years when we were first married and we lived way out in the country did we not live within earshot of a train. But we had cows then. So instead of a train, we had cows.
Now we have a train now. Have to run back and going back and forth, back and forth, then going back and forth, and then going back and forth.
So. Hey Sam, take this away for me and go put it in the. It needs to be washed out.
Does this have water in it?
Yes, don't. Vidette, I wrote your email address down. You gave it during the show this morning. It starts COI. Or CROI. Something like that. I wrote it down. Yeah, I was in and out too, but I saw it go by and I wrote it down. Okay. I like crumpling. I don't need water. I just need it cleaned out. Can you go empty it so it doesn't make a mess over here? Part of crumpling the paper is I like the texture. You can see on this side where it's kind of dried. I like that texture that it's giving. But also it makes it easier to go around stuff. Yeah. Mistakes, Deb. I don't make mistakes. Hi, Cheryl. We're doing some upcycled crafting today, Cheryl. And hi to everybody else that came in that I might have missed. It's covered like this, Susan. You've covered your whole craft table with Mod Podge stuff. I accidentally Mod Podged my pants yesterday. Crafting is Cheryl, Bev. Yeah, I shook up my Mod Podge and I turned it sideways as I was opening it for some ridiculous reason, and I I poured Mod Podge down my pajama bottom pants. So, at least they weren't my good pants, right? So, anyway. Mod Podge my pants. Ooh, I like crumpled craft paper table. It's Saturday in New Zealand. That's why. That's why Deb thought that we had already gone, was because her Friday is our Thursday. So,
Right now, I don't have.
and our Friday was today. Yeah.
I don't have any arms.
So, did everybody have a good Friday today?
Friday.
Apparently Sam had a good Friday.
Friday. Getting down on Friday. What? Everyone? That song is in my head. Friday.
Nope, I have a show, Jen. Are you fixing to have an ad, maybe?
Friday. Getting down on Friday.
Yeah.
To the weekend. Friday.
Is that your special Friday song, Sam?
Yes!
Oh.
We have two. We have two Friday songs.
2 Friday songs?
Oh, I know the Spanish one.
Oh, that's cool, Badette.
Gonna.
I worked all day. I had a good day. Got
There's
some
a
trips
Spanish
paid.
There's a Spanish one.
And got got a bunch of trips paid for clients. Did some straightening on my desk. Fun stuff like that.
I do not smell paint.
Do you smell glue? Okay. The inside, I'm only going to go down about that far, because then I'm going to cut a piece of paper that's the whole size of it and stick on the inside to finish off that inside. But this I'm going to set aside. I want to finish painting on the bottom. And the reason I'm covering the bottom is because if this gets any moisture or anything, it would rust. And so by covering the bottom, it's not going to rust. Hi, Sandra. Melissa, this is Sandra.
I have bling that Mommy can use.
Yay. Oh, no worries. We're having a relaxing crafting time. Doing a little upcycling.
I love relaxing. Relax. What's relax?
We're joined by the Sam the Mantha. Sandra, crafting tea is Cheryl.
That's my name.
SB artist is Susan.
Sandra. My name is Sandra.
Paper Mood is Fab. Jen is Jen. Deb is Deb. Bev is Bev.
And Mana is Mana.
Amanda's not here. Amanda is camping. Have I been getting into trouble? Oh no. I have not been getting into trouble. I've been very good.
That's Amanda not here today.
I just told you why Amanda was not here today.
Why is she at camp?
Because her daughter is in Girl Scouts. We are upcycling. We're making some handy little tins to
That's what happened
organize
to me.
stuff in. That's what we're making.
Mama, do you want to see what happened to me when I was playing at the playground?
No, I'm not going to drill holes in the bottoms of the cans because these are going to hold, you know, pins and stuff, and they won't need a bottom drilled hole.
Mama, look what happened
Ouch.
at me when I was playing.
Okay.
Puppy squirrel.
I know. Like I told them earlier, I collect trash to craft with, and I have a big bucket of soup cans and various canned things
And
that I've
Coke
been
cans
collecting.
that squished down from the Coke thing.
Well, we're not doing the Coke cans. We're doing these are like the soup cans and stuff. So I like the texture. I've covered this with packing paper, and I like the texture, minus the hair that leaves. Let's see, there we go, got it. I like the texture of crumpling it before I do it, and you can even see a little bit of the ridges of the can. This one's going to give me a fit, I can tell. So I'm going to lift it a little bit. Put more glue underneath them. I want it to stay down. So, anyway. After this dries, I'm going to see if I have any more things lifting up, and if I do, I'll attach them down further. But Mod Podge, adding paper to things like this is pretty simple, pretty foolproof.
And there are gold.
If I wanted to build it up a little more so you didn't see the ridges so much, it would start looking like this, and that makes a really neat texture too.
Put them in front of the dryer.
Okay, I'll put it in front of the fan, okay?
Yes.
Alright. The way I put that paper on that is the exact same way I put the tissue paper on this box that y'all saw me working on a couple of days, or last week sometime. Yeah, I love the tissue paper, and I love the way it looks all crinkledy and stuff. And then this, I finished off with putting tissue paper on the inside as well. And then this is what's on my blog today.
Yeah, look at it.
It says spring. And it has the digital collage pieces from alteredpages.com is on that. How does one type in an accent? Like what? So, anyway, here. Yes, you can look at that. Here. Alright, so one of my cans I want to cover in this.
And close it.
And
yeah, I closed it. Yay.
I'm going to mark.
You could throw pencils in here too.
About where that's about where I want it. It's going to be a little to the inside of that line, but I marked it so that I have a line there. See? And then, Sam, where's the scissors that you borrowed? Okay, cool. Thanks, Bev. The letters I just printed off on my printer and made into a real simple font. It was an open font, and I could then go in and...
Even that one's going to be really pretty.
Thank you, Sam. I could go in and entangle in the letters. Okay. Now, I cut just a little bit to the inside, but as you see, some of it's still overlapping that lip. I'm going to put another skinny strip of something up here. So if this doesn't go all the way up there, that's okay. I might come in and trim it just a little more.
Spring. Spring. Happy spring. Spring. Happy spring.
I wouldn't get carried away. I wouldn't like make it go way down there or anything. But
I think I can make it close.
now I want to use.
I made it close. Yay!
Thank you.
I made it close.
Thank you.
Luscious game.
I want to use some of this double-sided tape. It's called Miracle Tape. You can get it at Viva Las Vegas. Stampo.com has it.
And it's clear.
And it comes in lots of sizes. I have, this is the 1-inch wide, and there's also a 2-inch wide. I don't have the 2-inch wide. I'm going to use the 1-inch wide. And then it also comes in sheets, and I don't want to use my sheets for this application. I want to use this. So
it's right like
and usually what I do is kind of push on it like that with my thumb, and then you can see the tape is left on there. And so this one, I'll let it overlap like this. Well, I just stuck it to myself because I still have Mod Podge on my fingers. But I'm not going to take this off yet because I have more tape to put on. Boy, that would have been a mess, wouldn't it?
March pot to her thumb.
I will tell her for you, Cheryl. See if she can get some tape like this. I'm sure she can. There's another company whose glitter I really like, and they have this tape as well. I wasn't sure until I got some in my hot little hands, and it's the same tape. And this is so much better. I don't know how many of you, I was a red line tape person all my life. You know, the little tape that you pull off the string and there's red. Yeah, it comes in all kinds of sizes. Well, you know the red line tape I'm talking about, guys? Was Will bringing me something to drink?
And there's my dad.
And anyway, so yeah. Well, this is significantly better. And some of this is outlined on the website. If you go to Stampo.com and look at the website. But some of it I learned with the glitter guy. And one of the major things that is significantly better about this, and as opposed to the other, is that you can emboss on it. And that's very, very cool.
Really, really cool.
Is it really cool, Sam? Yes, it is super sticky. Hi, Raven.
Really sticky. Sticky, icky, icky.
Heat embossing, Deb.
I'll get it.
It's right down there. Get it?
Ow.
Okay.
now. Like the and the I can see my bottom.
Okay. So
Hey, I was getting up.
I know.
Where did you start? It's kind of white on the back.
Is it kind of white on the back? Okay. All right. I'm gonna start here. I was trying to remember.
Oh shit!
Well, I'm gonna, for both the top and the bottom, have a. See where I cut it a little short, and that's okay because I'm gonna have a bottom strip and a top strip. I'm not sure if that's what he used for his heat embossing or not. I just know that the red line tape will not take the heat embossing at all. And I have tested that theory. So, I also like this tape for gilding. If you like to do the little gilded flakes, this is great tape for that too. Yes, it is unforgiving.
It's for things.
It is really stuck on here, which is exactly what I wanted it to be. I didn't want to be fighting my piece of paper. So, you know, I put it where it needed to go. But this is gonna overlap, so I want an extra piece of tape right there. There we go. Usually I use my pokey tool to grab my end of the tape, but my pokey tool has to be retired, and I need a new pokey tool. I promised Mommy I would not share with y'all my sad pokey tool.
And I have a sad elbow.
Oh. So.
Is it dry yet? I get it.
No, Raven, that one didn't really have very much give. When I first saw that I had pulled it too far the wrong side here, I tried to grab it real quick, and no, it didn't. It had no give. It said, nope, I'm good right where I am. So.
Ooh, what about that picture?
I want this piece of paper that has the red on it.
Oh, that's
Well, this matches the flowers. See? This matches the flowers. Which paper did you want?
Hey.
We'll do another can however you want. What do you want on your can?
Ooh.
You want that on your can? Okay. Sam wants this one on her can.
Yeah, it's really beautiful to me. Even that
and we could use that dark blue as your line, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, I think it was like Pocket Full of Posies or something like that. Yes, Raven, Organizer Gans. I think.
She has a new show.
If Mommy comes back, she can tell us for sure.
Oh, I don't.
Stop, Sam.
I don't get a kiss from Mama. Ooh, Mama.
Okay, here, a kiss. You know where my big cutter is, Sam? You didn't move it? There it is, right there. Right there. Get it, please. Look what I found while I was doing stuff. Look how pretty that is. See it? Want this to be cool die cut into little shapes. Okay. That's a little sidebar. That's the ADD portion of your show tonight. Come on, Sam. Thank you.
Ooh, it's really giant. Don't look at it.
Okay, so
Give me a little more.
Sam, stop. Okay.
That's gonna be really pretty. I did.
Drinking some drinks, please.
Could you give me a drink, please? Hey.
Alright, that's going to be for the strips on mine. I'll go ahead and cut your strips, Sam.
I'm not tired today. I'm a wicked bitch. So wicked bitch.
Shh. Now, this will be Sam's can. So it's about 4 inches wide.
That's gonna be really pretty.
Uh-oh. Dawn's not here to sing you Soft Kitty.
I love something.
Nice, Bev. Okay.
They're so pretty.
Alright. Here we go. Now, I cut these an inch wide, so I don't want to try to stick an inch wide piece of tape on there. Because while I'm good, I'm not that good today.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So. Now, this is also great tape for sticking fabric things on. The little box I showed you, I stuck that that piece of trim on there with that.
That's your sad poker triple.
I'm sorry, Vidette.
Is that for me?
Thank you, Bill.
Can I have it?
No.
I still have blue on there.
I know. It's okay.
Don't waste that tape, okay? I'm going to get it. I'll be back in just a minute, people. I need to go get my...
This is great for ribbon. I've used it several times with different ribbon projects that I've had.
Daddy, you forgot my drink.
Thank you, sir.
Daddy, you forgot my drink that I asked.
I know.
Daddy, you just forgot.
I'm going to put your tape on your piece, okay?
Okay. Is that my tape?
You've never heard of miracle tape? Sigh, gas. No. Here. Something for you to look at.
We just moved it, Mom.
I know. There's 55 feet, or yards, not feet, yards of tape on this. And it is super sticky.
Sticky, icky, icky. Sticky, icky.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is really great for doing, like if you want to make a nice straight line of glitter or embossing powder to make an accent on something. That's really cool to use that with because it comes in all these different sizes. And it says on here, acid-free for archival use. Permanent bond for layered cards used with glitter, flocking beads, confetti, and embellishments or emboss. Ideas are at stampo.com/miracle. The roll is 55 yards, 11 times stronger than red liner tape. I don't know if it's 11 times stronger, but it's really good stuff. That's what I used the other night on my scrapbooking show. Oh yeah, it would easily hold Flour Soft. That's what I used on my scrapbooking show the other night when I was making my my little squash book. That's what I used. It was recorded, Deb. And see, this is still backed with tape, and so I put it on another piece of backing. And I will use this. I could make little punchies, little hearts or whatever, and it's already backed. So, rather than running it through my Xyron or whatever. Yeah, I know. Flocking, right? Flocking would be so cool. I lent a big wad of my flocking to my son when he was doing a project for science class. You missed your Xyron? I'm sorry.
Well, could you give me the kitty, please?
Aw.
What? A kitty?
No, that my friend couldn't find refills for her Xyron. Mommy carries them in her store.
Fab, we have a kitty for you to look at.
Fab went away. The website had stickers, butterflies used. The stickers I used, Spark Craft, I believe is what they were called, Bev. Okay, this is this so far. I may want to go back and do some more embellishing on it. This business here is really plain, and it is begging for me to Zentangle on it. It's just saying Zentangle me. It really is. I like the flowers. I think I'd leave the flowers.
It's
Show us.
Me.
Yeah, I know, right, Sandra? It's saying Zentangle me, tangle me, tangle me. Anyway, okay. Let's cover our other cans, ladies, and see where we are. I would say ladies and Fab, but Fab went to bed. So, all right. So, for Sam the Mantha's can. Yes. If we have time, If we patience, ladies, patience. Really, the person you want to see Zentangle is Sandra. I have fun at it, but Sandra can rock the Zentangle. Oh, I think they'd look great with the mixers. It's just these, someone had already drawn on mine. Because if it sits still long enough and Big Market will write on it, Samantha finds it. So yeah. But also, what would be really cool is put alcohol inks on it and then do some fun stuff with the alcohol inks too. You get zero. Oh, I don't even know why they would put zero Coke ads on anything for me. That is so not something I would support. Ugh. I tried it once just because that was all there was. There wasn't even just water to drink one time, and I was so thirsty. But, ugh, it's... If I'm going to have a Coke, I might as well have a Coke. You know, go all out. May I help you? Yeah, exactly. So, hey, Will. I stole this out of the kitchen. You need to go put it back and put it on its rack before I forget it. I was showing them how to use that can opener to cut the cans. Okay, this is Sam the Mantis paper.
Which is really beautiful.
Which is really beautiful. And this is going to be too big, so I need to trim it down. Just a smidge. Okay. Ooh, yeah, coffee. A coffee smoothie sounds good too. See, I totally was off in getting that on there even. Hello. But that's okay. I need my tip. Decaf, please. Hello, Carrie. Is it Carrie? Did I get that right? Thanks, Jen. This is the paper Sam picked out for her can.
Mama, I was gonna sit there.
Well then, move it.
I didn't get open.
This is out of the same paper pad as I was using before. I think we've decided to die cuts with the View Pad. This is like my second or third pad of this paper. I love this paper. I think it's pocket full of posies, I think. Don't go too far with it, Sam, because I might need it again for the last can. Chocolate cake? Who has chocolate cake? I think we all need chocolate cake. That sounds good. Let's make a chocolate cake this weekend. No worries, Carrie. We got several tablitos. Ooh, Sam, I like this one. This one's pretty too.
Yep.
Are you going to Zentangle on your strip?
Yes.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm going to Zentangle candy cane.
Candy canes.
And Zentangle cheese.
You're kind of crazy.
Yes, I am. I'll set it by me where I'm sitting. I'm gonna sit on one leg. Two legs. I set it on this side.
Hi, Scrappin' Diva. Let's see, that's Kathy Jo, I think.
Hi, Kathy Jim. Sorry. I burped in the middle.
I don't know if she's seen it, Sandra. I know I showed it to Will, the Zentangle for Kids website. Because he's really my tangler. He's done his own video on Zentangle. On his show. Which he's hoping to have time for a show this month. School has been crazy busy, and he has ran out of time. So there's Sam's.
Mine looks really pretty.
So
I'm gonna put stickers
Sam's
on
looks really pretty.
I'm gonna
just
put
in case.
sticker on mine.
It is pretty. You're gonna put sticker. You got bling. Why don't you put this beautiful bling on there? So there you go. All right. So she has hers that she is working on. We have extra pieces of strips, bling and stickers. Oh, we can't wait. Okay, we're back to this one. Okay, this one, the way the paper came on, I'm really kind of liking, because it's got some spots that the paper is thicker in, and then it's got some spots that have you see more of the definition of the ridges on the can. And so that's kind of cool. It kind of looks corrugated almost in some of those spots, right? So I'm checking to see if there's any that I need to
Look at
glue down some more. Ooh,
that would be really nice.
really nice. You using your best Southern there? Okay.
I'm using
So
my best.
what I want to do now is take some of my new edible ink. It's not really edible ink. But if you did eat it, it would be okay. Because look. It is, are you ready for it? It is a vegetable-based pigment. Oh, it's still trying to. Come on. Focus for us all.
You talk to ink, Mom?
Yes, I talk to the ink. Actually, I'm talking to my camera. Okay. It says, It says vegetable-based pigment on there, okay? So, alright. No, not walnuts. It's vegetable-based. It's real pretty. See, it's this color. No, I smelled it. It doesn't smell like walnuts. Here, you can smell. See, it doesn't smell like walnuts.
Look on the round.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Sam has put
Bling on the sides.
on top. She made some pretty bling.
Is it pink?
Very good. Okay.
It's all the way around.
I know. I registered for your microns that you're giving away and your Derwent things and the book by Sandra Bartholomew, right? Go to Life Imitates Doodles. Is it .blogspot?
Uh-huh.
And Sandra has wonderful giveaways. I'm her favorite stalker, so I think I should win one. Uh-oh. Where'd we go, guys? Am I still there? My monitor decided to go to sleep because I hadn't moved in a while. Okay, so I've added some ink. It's very subtle, but I can see it. I don't know if you can. I know, it's rigid in places, but look, in some places where the paper is deeper, it doesn't look as rigid. So, I like that. I like the way it looks. Now,
mine looks really
on this one, I have some beautiful trim like this, but I don't want to use this one on this. I want to keep this one. I bought another trim that I want to use on this one. That is crocheted. And I thought, here it is. It is in here. Okay. Here's the trim. Ta-da-da! Yes, the new Tangled Fashionista book, which sounds really cool. Sandra did a wonderful, whatever you call those, review. Sorry, see, I don't know if y'all were here earlier watching the Odd Show. Well, not here, but watching the Odd Show with everybody. I could not come up with words earlier.
I put stars on mine.
Okay, she's also now added stars to her circles to match the stars that are incised on there. So you've got more colored stars. Okay. And anyway, Sandra did a review of this book, and it sounds really cool because it's not so much about the patterns and the and how to do them as much as it's giving you a what they call a string, a base. So like on my box, my letters were my string, so to speak. It was the base on which I could tangle. So that's okay. Note to self: things that tape does not stick to is wet ink.
A fishy I put a fishy and a star and Rippy.
Okay. All right.
Because I love Rippy.
Let me dry that a little bit. Hang on. Okay, let's try this again. What the problem is, why the tape didn't stick right here, was because this is still moist. That's the one thing I did notice about this tape, is that it takes a little while for it to dry. It doesn't dry immediately, and that's okay, which is good for some things, but not for sticking to tape. So, let's try that again.
Hey, I got black now. I had a Zen tingle.
I was wondering where you went, Grammy. Mommy, is this pocket full of posies? That cuts with a view. tell us in a minute. Okay, she's thinking. I think it's Pocket Full of Posies. And then probably the next question will be, is can you get it? Because everybody's like, I really like that paper pack. Yes, it is Pocket Full of Posies. Die cut with a view.
Putting my name.
Okay.
That's an H. And I just don't. Do you like my H?
I do. It's backwards though.
I know. Ooh, look at my name. I put my name.
You may have been through more than that, because I think I stole one from you too, Grammy.
T-H-A. Samantha.
Samantha. Okay. So, can you get Miracle Tape?
I need some of this one.
No, you don't need some of that.
I need this. This.
The Paris Trunk ink comes from alteredpages.com. The trim is just some trim I got at my local quilt store. Ooh, Old World with new colors. I need that. I'm kind of liking that. I don't want to get it too fancy because I'm going to put stuff in it. Okay? So if I get a bunch of stuff on it, I would not try to, I don't want to get too carried away because I'm going to use this. It's not just going to sit on my shelf and look pretty. I'm going to use this. Probably the only thing left that I would do is maybe print out some letters that said like pens or paintbrushes or, you know, whatever I'm going to use this for. I think it would look great with my paintbrushes in it. So, let's see.
Look at that. I thought I saw my phone.
So,
Did you show me mine?
there you go.
Did you show mine?
Yeah. Zentangle the letters.
Look at mine.
Only Deb, what I would do is instead of...
Look at mine.
Okay, can I show yours in a minute? Okay. What I would do is do like I did here. And print the letters first, the outlines. And Zentangle it in. And then glue this on. Yeah, what I did. Okay, let me tell you what I did. Alright. I printed out the letters for spring. Okay. And then I Zentangled inside the letters. I then cut out the letters. And, you know, going into the letter, if it was like the G or whatever. And then I Mod Podged them on here. And after I got them on here, then I went around the edges. So, like, look on that P right there. You can see the white that I left a little bit of white hanging on. And on the R. And so that it looks, when you, unless you're looking, it looks like I entangled it on there. More or less.
Mama, guess what?
You know what I mean? So, and that's probably what I would do. I mean, I'm good with letters. Don't get me wrong. I've done a lot of hand done letters. But because of the ridges on this, it would be better to do this.
Mama,
And, thank you, Sam. It would be better to do this and, you know, hit it with the ink or print it on like a craft or another color, a cream maybe even, and then paint them on here with the Mod Podge. This was just printed on regular paper. It wasn't printed on anything substantial. So keep that in mind. And especially on this, I would want to print it on something with paper. So probably I'd print it on white paper, hit it with the Paris Chunk ink to make it be more the color of the paper, but not too hard, and then do that. Alright, so here is this. I like this like this. Alright. Okay, y'all seen me cover cans, and I really kind of get the impression that you'd rather see me play with this and tangle on it. Is that true? Yes. I have one yes.
I'm gonna put it.
You're okay either way?
Either way.
Okay, hang on. I've got to get my pens out of my purse. Because I take my pens in my purse with me. So that if I have time at lunch, I can play. So.
I say play in a way.
Sam, really? Come on, chickie. Okay, we'll look at your can in just a minute. Give me a second. Okay?
Where's my finger?
Just a minute, Samantha. Let me move some stuff here. Alright, here is Samantha's. She has written her name on there. Drawn a heart, drawn a flower, added bling, added her stickers, added some, she colored in some on some of the flower. Okay? Alright. Everybody loves it. Here you go. She says, thank you, everyone. Okay. I have to move some stuff out of the way so I can have room to tangle, guys. Okay. I'm not putting my hand in the glue, the gluey glue thing. She is fantastic, Sandra. You just don't have any idea how fantastic she is at arting. She's very fun. She loves to paint. No, the little girl sitting beside you. And she looks. Okay. Alright. I know, right? So, I'm going to start. I have to have a border because the border is bugging me. Let's see. And I think the bottom is going to be a just a regular kind of geometric. So let's do that first. Let's get a handle on that. Y'all see? Thanks, Bev. She thinks she's pretty sweet. I don't know hybrid. Can you talk me through it, Sandra?
Sandra. Oh, Sandra.
Actually, right now, one of my favorites is Junction. So, but they saw me do Junction the other day, so I'm gonna spare them doing Junction. That started way more. I have to straighten some of this up.
Got my cougar. No, I got my kitty's here.
I know. That's my favorite. That's what, in fact, that's what I was doing at lunch was railroad tracks. I was still working on the picture that I was playing with. Let's see.
The kitty's here.
Thank you, Sam. I was working on this again, trying to finish up. I haven't gotten it finished yet because I stopped. Series of triangles and blocks of the structure you'll be doing, but then go the opposite way. So, put the cat down. She says goodbye. There you go. So, but see, I started up here. I've got to finish. But yeah. Okay, like mountain peaks. So, hush, Sam, hush. So you're saying do these. Bottomless triangles, so come this way. Like this. And then do we do anything underneath it? Of course an advertisement is running. Let me see if I can find what she said. It was hybrid. Hang on a minute. Let me Google hybrid real quick, guys. Hybrid. How to draw hybrid. It's here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe I do a hybrid of hybrid. I went and Googled it. We're going to do a hybrid of hybrid. Or we could do hybrid within these. That's what we'll do. Okay. Within the lines, we're going to do hybrid. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Within hybrid, we're doing hybrid. I mean, within these lines, we're going to do it as hybrid, I believe. Okay. Now. Okay, so we do an up and down, and then we pick a side. Yes, well she made the up and down, right? So hybrid, here I'll show you. Let me get a bigger marker so you can see better. To do hybrid, Sam had a black marker just a minute, a bigger one. Okay. Okay, to do hybrid, you ignore that side of the paper. Okay, here we go. You have lines like this. Okay? And then you go up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, you could keep going forever. And then pick a side. And then you'll come back and you'll do that, 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 that. And then the next side. That's going to go down over there. And you come back and you do this. And then okay, so there's that part. Let's see. And then you come back and you can do the other side. Yeah. So let's go do the other side. So, ready? Because I'm doing it with a marker, I'm giving it bigger space. Turn the paper around. Did I do okay? Mine looks different than the one on the picture, though. It depends on what you're doing it with, really. I guess it doesn't look too much different. Yeah, it looks about the same. It's because, okay, mine looks a little bit different because I did bigger lines on one than the other. But, to answer the question, what's easier to work with? When I'm working on what I showed you, because that is mixers, a Sharpie or a Bic Market, and I prefer Bic Markets, but I've used all of my fine Bic Markets, and when I needed something the other day, is because this is all they had, so I grabbed this. And if I'm working on an actual marble tile, I'll use Sharpies and Bic Markets and that kind of stuff. Normally, if I'm just doing a regular tangle, like on a piece of paper, this is my preference, is the pigment fine liner. Or, and these come in scads of sizes. And then also, like the Tri Plus, it's also a Staedtler. And then I also like like the Sakura pens too. So yeah, the spacing of the lines look a little different. So anyway, here we go. Back to our con. So we'll do this. And actually, this set of pens, the Staedtler set, I bought at my Staples store. They came 4 to a package. And ranging in 0.7 to 0.1. Yes, you can definitely get refillable Staedtlers. Ta-da! So. Oh, a pack of different purple. Okay, now I'm going to do, I think, every other one this pattern, and then a slightly variated pattern on the other ones. So I'm going to skip that one and come over here. And I want to go over those lines one more time, kind of accentuate them. Thanks, Cheryl. This one is way bigger than the other one. This is my favorite part of Zentangle, is this one. I made the lines way bigger than the other one, and it's okay. Well, I'm glad you could stop by, Carrie. We're going to be here for about 30 more minutes, and then call it a night. It's recorded, so you can always watch the playback. Yes, definitely be sure to come again, Carrie. For me, Zentangling during lunch is fun. Because even if I'm having a crazy busy day, I can spend that time relaxing and getting away for a little while. And be rejuvenated in my brain. Yeah, definitely helps me relax. Interesting, Sandra. As many of you know, probably one of my favorite patterns of all is going to the circle. Things with circles is always my favorite pattern. And the thing that I like most about Zentangling is that there's not a perfect way to do it. You just do. You know, people worry about having their stuff be perfect or whatever. They always turn up into bubbles. But it's about how you get there. You know, it's not about it being perfect in look and shape. And if you saw me when I was drawing these lines around the bottom, you know, some of them lean further than others. They are in no way perfect. In fact, you can really see it here. They are just very randomly haphazard. And I like that. I mean, I like that you don't have to freak out about it, you know. I mean, there's still going to be people who do. It's just like there's still going to be people who, when you go to a yoga class, instead of enjoying the yoga class, they're trying to be in competition with the people around them. There's always going to be those people. And I really feel sorry for those people because they're missing the point. You know, it's about relaxing. Live in the moment. Breathe. Yeah. I'd really love one day to have the means to go take the CZT to be a certified Zentangle instructor. I think that would be very cool. My boss would give me off so I could do it. Yes, remembering, and it's just like yoga. You have to remember to breathe. And yoga, if you do nothing else correctly, you breathe. And I believe Miss Bartholomew even wrote a book about yoga for the brain. And I love right now that my art has a lot of tangling in it. Because the reason I like to art is because it's relaxing to me. And so, if you see me tangling in my designs, you know I'm relaxing. Yeah, Totally Tangled is her first book. Sandra, if you want to stick up her, I know you've got tons of links to her blog all over yours, but feel free to stick that in there so anybody still watching can benefit from it. There are, if you go to my blog and look on my links tab, which is about 3 tabs in, 2 or 3 tabs in. I've just recently changed up some stuff on my blog. There's a link with a bunch of Zentangle stuff. And of course you will find Sandra there. And you'll find Tangle Patterns there. You'll find Laura Harm's I Am the Diva Zentangle challenge there. You'll find the link to the official Zentangle blog there. Bees in the Belfry, that's the one. I love her stuff too. She has beautiful stuff.
You mean me?
Yeah. Yeah. The first one that is Totally Tangled, and then the second one is Yoga for the Brain, right? That's the one you're talking about. And then between Maria's blog and Tangled Patterns and Sandra's blog, I think Genevieve Crabb also does a lot of listing of Tangle patterns and stuff. I had started a like my own personal little database on the computer of everybody's different tangles. And oh my gosh, they're changing them every day. There's new ones added every day. People, I mean, there's official ones, and then there's ones that are inspired ones that, and then there's tangulations, and oh my goodness, it just goes on and on and on. and on. It's crazy and it's great all at the same time. Okay, I'm going to finish the side, then I'm going to show you what I want to do on the inside. And I forget what it's called, so maybe someone can help me here in a minute. Okay. Alright, the other one, you got a sheet to start from now. I think Sandra had a doodle pattern. Well, yeah, freehand doodle patterns. And I think, wasn't it you that even had the little worksheet where you could put the name of it and it had like 6 squares or something and where you can draw them out to practice? I believe it was you who I got that from. Okay. This one also starts like this. Actually, you don't even have to do it this way. I think you can do it the other way, but instead, and actually that's not how you start that one, but rainbowelephant.com, cool. Yeah, Carol O. Maybe. I remember you and Carol and there was about 6 people when I started doing Laura's thing, that every time I always made sure I went and checked those out. And I've been bad about getting back and doing it. Well, I've been doing them on my own, but not getting them. Margaret Bremner. Oh yeah, love her stuff. But okay, I don't remember what this one is called, but that's one of my favorites, and that's what I'm going to do in between. Okay. This one is hybrid. I don't know what this one. No, actually, this one is hybrid. I can't remember what this one is called. Maybe someone, Sandra, maybe someone can tell us what that one's called. Thanks, Bev. I do enjoy a good tangle. Oh, your memory fails you too. Okay. See, I did really good for a while remembering some of the names because I did an exercise that was one of our challenges of tangling your name. And so all of the tangles had to be a letter in your name. And when I did that, that was very cool and helped me remember some. But I am honestly out of practice, and the only reason I remember the names of some is because that's what I'm doing right now, you know. So see, isn't that cool looking? Yeah. You don't even remember your own anymore? And you've got some really pretty ones. I know, Debbie. I mean, just keeping a journal of them is crazy. I try to, if if I'm following Laura Harms's challenges, I try to do the put in my art journal that pattern, because I mean that's a journal of all of my stuff, not just my art stuff, but I'm keeping, you know, my calendar is in there, all that kind of stuff is in there. It's my land Bible for keeping up with all things Leslie Ray. But yeah, so as new patterns, or like when I was playing with learning how to do junction and how to do the different gears and stuff, some of Sandra's steampunk ones, steampunk inspired Zentangles, I played with that. And then of course it's so easy once you're starting to play to expound on that. Like one of the tangles I don't think was Sandra's. It might have been, but it might not have been. I may have come up with some of my own gears. I don't know. But, because I picked out a couple, and I'll have to go look and see. I picked out a couple that I liked, and then I started expounding on that, and you just kind of get carried away. So, and I'm very excited. I was reading on Life Imitates Doodles about the, oh, I don't know what the name of the challenge is, but it's kind of an art journaling doodly challenge where you do doodling in your art journal. Kind of what I'm already doing. Yeah, there's official ones, and then there's unofficial ones. And the official ones are the ones that the creators have put together. And then there are tangulations. I'm really liking that, guys. And then, let's see. I'm almost to the back of that. Probably what I'll do is to avoid my Humpy Bumpy pattern, which is what I usually go to. Is I'm going to do a real simple border. And my brain really sees dots going down through here like little grommets. But I'm resisting that for now. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Vidette. Have a good night. I don't know. I can't resist anymore. I'm going for it. Here we go. See, I think that gives it personality. Now, I'm new at this next part, but I'm going to share it with you. What really makes these come to life is if you add some shading. And this is just telling me to take my sky gray pen and add a little shading right there. See my little shading? I know, right? And then so if you shade, see how that just changes it with just a little bit of shade? I've been watching you, Miss Sandra. I've been learning how to shade. See how that is so much different than that? I mean, that's really flat. And this almost makes that little line. Shading is your thing. That's what makes me in such awe. Now, what I did that with is not your normal shading tool. Are you ready? Are you ready? Y'all know this is my favorite. Hang on. Is it going to focus for us? Come on, focus. There it comes. Cloud 9 Gray. Cloud 9 Gray. Big market, baby. Yes. Love it. I know. Cloud 9 Gray is just the perfect color for just a little bit of shading. And I mean, that's what I use to shade my digis with when I'm coloring them. And it's perfect. Now see, my thing is, when do I say enough shading? So today I'm going with light shading, just a smidge of shade. I'm just going to do the one line. You know, I'll do it all the way around when I'm doing it, but I'm just going to do the one line. Of course. So there. So this is, there we go. Like here, my pattern goes from here to here. That's what it's gonna look like. Right here, hang on. With a little bit of shade, some dots. So, anyway, but I'm gonna do that on the bottom. I'm gonna do something different on the top. Hey, Dawn. We started off doing Upcycling Dawn, and then my upcycled project screamed Zentangle. So, you know, we just kind of rolled with it tonight. So, but yeah, I'm loving this. I'm gonna love how that finishes. I'm gonna leave this stuff in here blank and probably do some letters again in there, and then do something a little different on the top. But I love how that's a coming. So, thanks, Miss Sandra, for the inspiration and the suggestion there. Let me see. I had another can. Sam, what'd you do with my other can? Oh, there it is. I put stuff in it. We did this one also. And it's going to be for my paint brushes. Hybrid. That is what we did. Hybrid. Thank you. And that one I'm going to go in and put some, or print off some letters and put brushes or something like that on it. And then this is Samantha's. Samantha needed to do one. And so she picked the paper. She wrote on it, added some stickers. I did the bling. So, that's where we are. Yes, I love the bling too. Let's see. Get them all in there. Get this over where we had gotten our pattern the way we were liking it. So there you go. Did some upcycled cans. I know. That's hilarious. I don't know. This is some stickers. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look. She stuck bling on the center of the flower too. Pretty sharp, that one. Whoops. As I drop my pins. See, this would be a great pin, or can, after I get my tangling done. Sorry. This would be a great can after I get my tangling done. Oh, to put my Zentangle pins in. So, I'll have lots of fun little cans. And I'm not about matchy-matchy on my scrappy stuff. I just like textures and colors and fun stuff. So there you go. That's what I'm working on. That's what we had fun doing tonight. This one is hybrid. And this one we don't know. But we like it. It's just one of those that we don't know, but we like. So, and I remember, this is to remind you to use that other can opener thing instead of the one that leaves the lip. Because, you know, you cut yourself if you don't. Okay? And, yeah, I know. These are very cool. So, let me remind you of some things before we get too carried away. Cut and Paste Memories has papers and glues and all kinds of good stuff and pens, and I love that store, and I'm passionate about that store because that's my mommy's store. If you don't see anything online that you like or that you need, email her and tell her what you need, and if she can get it, she will get it for you. Love it. You've been watching Leslie Ray's Crafty Gig. I'm here every second and fourth Friday of the month at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can follow me on my blog or on my fan page, and I'm Leslie Ray on Twitter. A lot of stuff. Rags. That's what that pattern is called. Thanks, Debbie. A lot of my stuff you're getting able to find on my fan page. I'm getting links all the time and buttons. Push around on the buttons and you will find my blog. You'll find my links to all of my stuff. So find me there. I also do a once a month Scrappy Gig, and that is the third Friday of the month, which will be next week. And Raven, I'm a terrible, terrible person about putting my scrapbook challenge up. I'm going to put it up this weekend. If you do not see it by Sunday morning, email me, please. Raven has some things that she wants to put in my Scrappy Gig challenge. This month's challenge is use 5 or more pictures. And there you go. I will have the button up for that. I promise. I promise. I promise this week. And that's part of my Scrappy challenge. I just told you about that. And then, bye Sandra. I'm part of a wonderful crafty group called The Odd Show with Amanda and Fab and Dawn. And they have daily shows at 11 Central, noon Eastern on Fab's Link2 channel. And there's, I think our blog spot is actually the oddshowlive.blogspot.com. And then, please, please, please come to our National Scrapbook Day Extravaganza. It's Saturday, March the 5th. May 5th. And it's at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in the Link2 room. We're going to have lots of demos and lots of freebies and guests. And we are giving away a Cricut Expressions 2. If you buy $5 worth of tickets, you get 3 tickets in the drawing. Right now, if you buy $20 worth of tickets, you get 17 tickets in the drawing. And you get a free scrap pack, a teen scrap pack from Robin's Nest that Terry Sproul will be using during her demo. So you can get that as a neat little freebie. Very, very cool. And lots of fun. Can't wait to see everybody. Many of our people are in the room already. So if I didn't leave anything out, I will... Yes, there's going to be some freebie digitals, and the freebie that I was talking about with the purchase of the tickets actually is a paper pack. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. Hang on. In fact, I have them here. They are in here, see? Whoa. Oh, I had one open. Here it is. It is open. It's right here. Hang on. Let me grab the open one here, guys. Okay, it is. Yes, it is fun. The first 5 to buy, well, the first 4 now, because I know we've sold at least one set of 5, to do $20 worth of tickets. You get the kit to make this layout. It comes with a set of stickers. Let me see. I need to zoom out. And I am so zoomed in. Hang on. There's my camera. Okay. It's not letting me zoom out right now. Hang on. Sorry, guys. But here's the stickers. You get some ribbon and these cut pieces of stuff. And then you get this paper and the numbers paper. Yes, CharityWings.org. And this one that looks like denim. And then this is my favorite one. It's called Fleur Admiral. And on the back it's stripes. And you get 2 pieces of that. So, yes. Give her the full address there, Dawn. So if you buy $20 worth of tickets, you get 17 entries into the drawing. And you get this free scrap pack. And I have 5 of those, or I have 5 total, so I have 4 left because I've already given away 1. So, no, there's more to it than that, Dawn. The one that goes straight to it. Let's see. Because I don't know that we're on the front page. It's right there. It's not letting me grab it off the fan page. Raven needs it not in the... There you go. Yeah, Raven needs it not in Facebook because I don't think Raven is on Facebook. So. Yes. But this should take you right to it, the big one that she just did. Alright, so if nobody has any other questions, I appreciate you coming. Y'all have a super duper evening. It's not going there for you? Okay, hang on. Hang on before I go away. I will fix that. Let me go to my blog. There's a link on my blog, Raven. It's down on the right under Grab My Button. There's a blinky that says 20 for 15 Odd Show National Scrapbook Day Live Extravaganza. And let's see. Copy. Let me see if this will do it. Yeah, you can get to it straight from there. See if that works. Also, it's the same thing I did, or that you did, Deidre. I almost called you Deidre. Dawn, it looks like the exact same link, but anyway, on my website there's a button, and you can click on that button. So, weird. It went straight in for me. Let me check. I'll click that. Yeah, it doesn't. In Internet Explorer, it won't let me open that either. But, go, let's see. Go to my blog. You can get there from my blog. Or it goes to the Odd Show, and then from the Odd Show it goes to the blog. Here we go. Let's try this. Try that, guys. That should take you to, yes, that takes you to our email, or not our email, our Odd Show thing, and there's a big bar across the middle of it that says Charity Wings has created a raffle page for us. And when you click on that, it takes you to that page that we keep trying to take you to. It takes you where we keep trying to take you. It's not getting there. Yes, that opens. Good, 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 good. That is very odd, Dawn. Good to know that, isn't it? So, yes, everybody buy tickets. You have until, I guess, the 4th or so. And then we're going to draw it that night. Ships Anywhere, all over the world. Yay, Ships Anywhere. No, Dawn, it's not. Okay, if you want 3 tickets, you do 1. If you want 6 tickets, you do 2. If you want $20 worth of tickets, you do 4. 4 will get you the $20 special. Yes. And that will give you 17 entries into the drawing. And then Elena will tell me, so-and-so did 4, and I will... Yay, Raven! That makes me very happy, Raven. And so, I will send you a scrappy pack from Robin's Nest. Yes, 4 is 20, Bev. I feel like I'm Jerry Lewis at the telethon. Yay, Bev. This also makes me very happy. And this makes me very happy. Is 20. So does anybody else have any questions? Thoughts, comments? Susan, are you snoozing? You're still logged in. Dawn has to go root for her team. So, I will leave you all. Everybody have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the beddy bugs bite. Have a great weekend. Get out, enjoy the sun if you have sun. Yes, you can do PayPal, Raven. Because that's how I paid for mine. I did 5 tickets and I got $5 worth, and you could do PayPal. So, alright, good night, everybody.